it's okay.
There's some question answer part, it turns out.
You want to ask answer some questions, or you want to, what is it?
If you have a question, you can ask.
Oh, that's nice. Krishna Kumar, unmute everybody so that they can ask questions.
So they can respectively unmute and speak, so no problem. Whoever wants to speak can unmute.
Okay, then Satvik, you stop sharing the screen and come online.
Okay, I will stop. There, I stop.
Yeah. Now, okay. Dr. Mukesh and Dr. Deshmukh. Sir, please unmute and then ask questions.
You can put your questions on a Jamboard.
Jamboard, yeah, Jamboard we already sent. That they will do it later, but not now during the presentation.
Okay, sure. You can just ask me questions.
Yeah. Can I ask Satish? To ask some questions. I'll do one thing. I'll ask our Dr. Muthu Vidya Mannachi to share his experience on in Virudhunagar using geopolymer concrete.
Okay, sure.
Doctor, unmute, Muthuji. Unmute. Ah. Okay.
I have a question.
Unmute, Krishna Kumar. Host is not allowing another.
Thank you, Krishna Kumar, for unmuting. See, we understand from large industries like iron, aluminum, copper, you have huge waste. That waste can be used to make concrete, which Dr. Ramani, I must say, Dr. Ramani did. And you need to include the M sand silicon liquid to make
Mohan.
சொல்லுங்க
சார் அன்மியூட் சவுண்ட் வருது
என்னோடது இல்ல வேற யாரதோ எனக்கும் வருது சவுண்ட்
I don't know.
Not mine.
Now Manoj has also muted, right?
நானும் மியூட் பண்ணேன்.
Yeah. See, in Virudhunagar, thanks to Dr. Ramani, we took up the filling of the potholes. See, any town in India, any town in Tamil Nadu is known for potholes. I hope you understand potholes. The road is not smooth. There are a lot of holes, so the vehicle cannot go free. So these potholes have been filled using that special cement supplied by Dr. Ramani. Is it not geopolymer cement?
It is.
Am I right, sir?
It is.
Yeah, it is. And I was very happy to know that it is made from the industrial waste, from iron industries, from aluminum industries, from copper industries. They generate a lot of waste. They don't know what to do. So this is a fantastic idea that Dr. Ramani has developed, where you can add M sand, you can add silicon liquid, and mix is ready. And believe me, Normally, the regular cement takes a lot of time to set. So you need to block the traffic at least for 2 days. Whereas here in this case, it is ready in 1 hour. That's a fantastic opportunity. You don't have to block the roads. Plus, most important, we are starved of water. For this new process, there is no water that is needed. Thanks to our mechanical engineer, Dr. R.V. Ramani. So we use fly ash plus waste from industrial units. And at Virudhunagar, we have tried this and we find it very good, even better than the concrete. And we have been appreciated. Rotary Club of Virudhunagar and our company have jointly done this. So definitely we look forward to continue this program because it has not cost us much money. We have covered quite a bit area, and the local municipal commissioner personally came and inspected and appreciated the quality of the work. So thank you for the opportunity. Satvik, wish you all the best in your project. Thank you very much.
Krishna Kumar?
Yes, sir.
Yes, absolutely.
Professor Deshmukh.
Great. Like it's like the fiddlers and binders. That's ingenious. I'll make a note of it. We have a lot of industrial waste in the United States, and we get a lot of quacks here in the world. It'd be really helpful to use that.
Okay, now Professor Dr. Manoj Deshmukh.
Yes, sir. Actually, I was trying to unmute myself, but the host was not allowing. That is the problem.
It's okay, it's okay.
So here I am from Mumbai. Okay. So thankful to Ramani sir and earlier Kiran Global for providing some activator and some kind of technologies, because of which I would request Satvik to add one more point, like he must explore the corrosion resistance properties that gets improved by use of geopolymer. That is most important, I think. And secondly, the heat resistance of concrete will also get enhanced by these two characteristics are most important. So with this geopolymer, we have got very excellent values in terms of these two things, and especially the RCPT values were very fine. RCPT values are much improved values because nowadays concrete will not be known by the strength achieved within 28 days or 48 days or in terms of MPa only, but it will be determined in terms of durability. So as far as the durability of the concrete is concerned, this is very, very effective material, geopolymer technology and all those things. And basically myself and our college, we have conducted several trials with Ramani sir, and we have explored the waste from alumina industry, which is called as a red mud or red sludge. And we found like with geopolymer gives excellent values, and we just with 10% of the cement or even less cement than that, we could do a lot of experiments with regard to the concrete. So I'm thankful to Ramani sir and thankful to the geopolymer technology. Even we are interacted with the Professor David Watts also. And but I think there is something cooking up at the scientist level which is not allowing the geopolymer technology or all these kinds of activators, maybe because of the pressure from the cement industry. I'm not sure about that, but in nearby future, this would be the one of the best alternative to combat all these things like temperature rise, global warming, reducing carbon footprints, and also energy saving. So just finally concluding, the two most important thing is the durability aspect. So durability would get enhanced with this kind of material, and secondly, the most of the tunnels and other kinds of things wherein you can get a better fire resistance. So these two things are very, very important with regard to the geopolymer technology. I wish all the very best for this young boy who's trying very hard through his project to show some path, and I wish him all the very best, a good success in his endeavor. Thank you so much.
I'm not done, sir.
Yeah.
Krishna Kumar, can you unmute Mukesh? Dr. Mukesh.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
I agree.
Hello.
Mukesh ji, come on.
Yeah, Satvi, good evening. Yeah,
Satvik,
myself, Dr. Mukesh from, myself, Dr. Mukesh from JK.
I can't hear you.
no, is there some
Polymer.
connectivity? Wait.
Yeah, the voice is clear. The
Yeah,
voice
now
is
okay,
clear.
Mukesh. Actually,
And, uh,
he is sitting in a very remote village.
yeah,
I think you have some connectivity issues, Dr. Mukesh.
I agree that corrosion resistant properties, heat wise, is thanks for the information. I have a question though. What is RCBT value, Dr. Manoj?
Manoj, unmute. Okay. Unmute, Manoj. Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah. RCPT is rapid chloride penetration test, and it's according to C code 1203, and that codal practice. I'll share that code with you. That is called as a rapid chloride penetration test. So it is conducted on a sample, and then according to which, in terms of coulombs, you'll get a value, and according to that gradation, you'll get a details about the corrosion resistance of a particular material. In fact, there are certain other tests also.
Okay, so that's for Portland cement?
No. This is for all
Everywhere.
cements.
This is for all kinds of cementitious material, or rather you can call it as a concrete, for concrete determination of RCPT.
Oh, so what does it tell you?
Rapid chloride penetration test. Rapid RAPID chloride penetration test means how much time it takes chloride to penetrate inside the concrete, and that is a deciding factor for determining the durability of concrete.
Oh, for durability. Yeah. Okay, got
No,
it.
when I say chloride, it is seawater, basically.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Okay. Now, Krishna Kumar, unmute the iPhone, Dr. Lavanya. Krishna Kumar,
Yes, sir.
unmute Dr. Lavanya iPhone. Yes.
Done.
Hi, Satvik. Very nice presentation. I'm very happy to see such young kid is giving a green awareness program. We used to educate our students who are all of around 17 years old. I'm very surprised to see you to present on green concrete. But there are more green concretes available, Satvik. Get an awareness about that also. There are resin concretes, polymer concretes, which are equivalent to geopolymer concrete. And our old lime mortar is also a green concrete. Are you able to hear me, Satvik?
Yes.
Yeah. Have an awareness on those concretes also. And there are a lot of researches going on for, like Sar was telling, the without water. Muthu sir was telling, no, the curing is done without water. So kick setting cements like that is available. Resin concrete is such a one only. Okay. So that also will give a good strength. And immediately we can process it for
It's
repair
good.
works and all. Yeah, there are many concretes available like this. Have an awareness and you can spread that also.
Okay.
A good presentation. I really enjoyed your presentation. Very nice. Thank
I'm
you.
not done yet.
Pardon me? You have
I'm
not
not
completed. I know. But really I enjoyed it. Yeah, you can proceed.
Okay. Thank you, madam.
Yeah, now let us hear from Jai.
Hi, Satvik. I saw the presentation. It's going very well. I enjoyed a lot. You have put a lot of time and effort into this, and it shows. I'm very proud of you.
Thank you, Jay.
No problem.
Okay, now who else is here to? I think we have one. We have Ganesh. KK.
Sir,
Ganesh, unmute.
no, he has, yeah, he has done.
Oh, thank you. Satvik, super presentation so far. Looking forward to talking to the other, hearing the other half from you. As some of you know, I work closely with a bunch of government agencies in the US. More than happy to present your findings, lobby, and do all of that stuff. I have a little bit of experience in the green side as well. Dad and I used to work with everything from the Kyoto Protocol to carbon credits and all of that stuff. And the one thing that I'm pretty confident about at the moment is that the third point, I think, which you had, which is data analytics, right? Around what I like to call human metrics, right? As humans, we all have plenty of metrics. The number of alphabets after our name, right? Education, the number of digits in our bank account. So we have a lot of metrics as humans, right? One of those metrics needs to become our carbon footprint for each and every citizen on the planet. So once that comes in and becomes tradable currency, either in the form of, hey, I'm a PhD, or I'm an MBBS doctor. Just like I'm an energy conservationist. I have a low carbon footprint. Right? So human metrics. So we, as people, have the Apple Watches, Fitbits, all that stuff. We track how many steps we walk, all that stuff, right? So that human metric of being carbon efficient needs to be part of every single person. So that's a grassroots effort. So I really wish you all the best. I hope you become the Greta Thunberg of at least geopolymer or polymer-based awareness. So all the best.
Yeah, thank you. We should track our planet's health. Really like how we do Fitbits for ourselves. We can track the planet. Yeah. So we can track the planet and the planet can So you can use human metrics instead of planet metrics. It's interesting.
Yeah, I think there's a good valid point in what Ganesh has told, that every individual must owe responsibilities at how much of carbon he emits above average levels.
Yes.
Right? And that itself is a very big data to work on, so that people will have their own responsibility on what manner that they can reduce the carbon footprint at their homes.
Yes.
Beautiful. Yes.
Being conscientious, effective.
Oh, lovely. There is, I see one PG Rajan. Unmute. Rajan? KK, are you unmuting Rajan?
I've already done it, sir.
But no, it is not.
No, he has to unmute. I can only ask for it.
Okay.
Yes. Unmute பண்ணிட்டேன். More than can you hear me?
Yeah, everybody can hear you.
Yes.
Okay. Satvik, my compliments to you. More than the subject, I was enjoying your presentation skills. So your gesture, your expression, the way you have done the whole presentation, your confidence level, that I enjoyed. The other side of you. More than the subject, I enjoyed this. The way you have designed your presentation itself is so nice. Keep it up. My hearty congrats for your endeavor. And we have to see, like Ramani, like Ganesh, definitely we are seeing one more giant or veteran or genius in your family. All the best, Satvik.
Thanks to my dad and mom and my grandpa, Dr. Vamani, my mentor, and my uncle, Ganesh Mama.
Sure.
Okay, now Sagi, Rajendran, Satish. Unmute பண்ணீங்க Satish.
Yeah. Hi, Satvik.
Hi.
All the best to you.
Thank
Your
you.
presentation is very fine.
Thank you.
Tell him some geopolymer points which we can take it.
Yeah.
You are a
This
veteran.
geopolymer concrete, it can take lot of heat.
Yes.
It can reduce fire accidents. It can save a lot of life, property.
Yes.
This is one very important point. Even high-rise buildings for some hotels and all, if they use this geopolymer concrete, we can suppose in case there's any fire, so the fire will not spread to the next room.
Oh, okay. That's absolutely cool.
Yeah, and in Switzerland, there's in Swiss bank, they are using. They can use this geopolymer concrete to save their safe vault.
Okay. Wow. That's heat absorption, and it's antimicrobial.
Yes.
It has a low specific heat.
Yes.
Okay. And it allows the coral to grow.
Yes.
I think that Michael has already told him. They had a private chat some time ago. Good. I think Satish's observation on heat resistance and it's something very important to you, Satvik, because all the high-rise buildings, if only the twin towers had been constructed with geopolymer, the fatality and damage would not be to this extent.
Really?
Yep. First, it is strong.
Yeah.
And two, it's not going to allow flame. It's not going to allow any flames to come out. And even if it is getting heated up, it would take at least 5 times longer time than a normal concrete, by which time we can save all the lives and sometimes even some materials. Now, there's one Dr. Babu here. He has developed a coating. It is called the fire-resistant coating, which can be given on the exterior of the buildings, interior of the buildings. So it's a very big research that he has going on. And actually, Satish is part of the team.
Okay. Do we have research on that?
Yeah, research is there, and then some. We have some case studies, and we do have some examples, and some. Now some advancements are going on in that, and then I think this has to make it commercial. It's going to take some time.
So I have a suggestion actually, Satvik. I put it on the chat as well. You remember the wall that the previous administration was going to put to keep people out, right, in Mexico?
Yes.
California is known for innovation for the startups, for Palo Alto, Silicon Valley, all of that stuff. But it's also known better for the forest fires. I have a suggestion. I'll put it in your Jamboard as well. You should probably take that wall out of Mexico and build it around your forests, so the fire won't spread outside.
Oh,
that's ingenious. We have to think of the ecosystem though. I mean, if we put like this big wall around it, then how are these organisms going to go there and live? And how would the migrations of birds going to happen if you put a wall on it. I mean, that's
You remember the data points that you got in this call, right? It sets in an hour. You don't have to put it permanently. Just put it when the fire starts, about 10 miles away. It takes an hour to set. That's it.
Maybe.
Then a permanent wall, my dear.
Maybe your sandbags might work too. And geopolymer bags.
See?
Yeah, geopolymer protective screens.
Yes, that'll be good. Thank you.
Okay. Do you want to ask any more questions to anybody here in the group now? And we have one more. Kumar. Logged in as Saroja. Can you unmute, Krishna? I think Mukesh is now unmuted. Mukesh.
I'm 4 plus उठ के ले लो ना.
Kumar has come. Who's that?
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing okay. How are you? Ex-Oracle professor.
He's an Oracle professor.
Good.
Okay. I was so fully engrossed in the presentation. I forgot to have my dinner. Simultaneously, I'm having it now. Okay. That's first point. We both simply enjoyed the presentation. Many things were Greek and Latin for us, but however, we are trying to figure out what's what. And probably we'll go further on this. We'll do a deep dive on this product, over the period of time we'll do it. And the first thing is congratulations for the depth of knowledge you have gathered and the way in which you put the things as a presentation and the way in which you have delivered it. That is something really amazing. And hope one day or other we can meet eye to eye, not on Zoom, but physically. So let's hope for that occasion. Okay. Thanks, Satvik. Thanks for the nice presentation you did for the day.
Thank you. Okay, awareness.
I think Mukesh is online again now. I think Mukesh, can you? Dr. Mukesh, is your audio okay now?
Bringing awareness to in half my success.
Okay. I think we are unable to hear Dr. Mukesh because activity issues.
Your voice is very low.
Yeah. Can you put your views on the chat box, Dr. Mukesh? Dr. Mukesh and
Yeah, voice is clear, sir?
Now it's clear. Come on.
Voice is clear?
Very good.
Yeah, actually, this tower is not proper, so the voice is detected.
Okay.
So myself, Dr. Mukesh from JK Lakshmi Cement, we are the cement manufacturer. But during the last 5 years, we have also used the geopolymer in our AAC block production. So AAC block, we have used the geopolymer.
Good.
Yeah.
I greatly appreciate the transition to geopolymer.
Oh. What is your observations on using geopolymer on AC blocks?
What's your experience, sir?
I think he is muted. Coming back.
I think from his experience, we should use IoT as well. One more for your Jamboard, Satvik, to put 5G antennas inside the geopolymer blocks.
5G antennas?
Yeah, built in.
Built in.
or built-in SIM cards,
Wow.
RFI, something good. Of course, this we are thinking of in putting in the tetrapods to understand the life cycle, behavior things. I
We're
think
getting really creative here.
good.
Okay.
Can we close, or you have anything else more in your?
Yeah, I have my presentation. Let me share it.
Oh,
It's take only another 5 minutes, maybe at most. Yeah. So this is the next one. Next. There you go. The display model visually represents how non-renewable resources such as plastics and foils contribute to Earth's greenhouse effect. The models were inspired by Eartha, the world's largest rotating and revolving 3D model from Yarmouth, Maine. It was designed by David DeLorme and it is 41 feet long and built to scale. Check it out if you ever go to Maine. Another inspiration is the statistic of the aluminum and plastic in landfills. According to the EPA, 2.7 million tons of aluminum used in packaging is recycled. Similarly, only 8.5% of plastic products are recycled, and 27 million tons of plastic are combusted in the landfills. Therefore, it is crucial to advocate for the recycling of aluminum and plastics. The Eartha today is a model made of aluminum and recyclable plastic. The aluminum is used here to model cement. The charcoal incense shows the burning of coal within a plastic greenhouse. This models climate change. The aluminum and plastic bags for this project came from food packaging waste. The Eartha of the future is made primarily with recyclable cardboard, cotton, and paper, and is an example of what the Earth could look like using sustainable resources and how it can reduce carbon emissions. Healthy green and blue with it's healthy green with polar ice caps. I don't know if you guys can see here, but I have it here.
yeah, this is what Satvik has made, just to show. Good.
I have it here. Okay, back.
Is that
And
all?
this is my other one.
Satvik, can you show the model once again?
This one?
The model.
Oh, he is showing it. He's got it on his hand.
Great. 1 second. Hold on. Keep it in your hand. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Thanks. Yeah, you can keep it back.
Yeah, I have another one.
So that also?
It's kind of big. See?
Hold on 1 second. 1 second. Yeah, okay.
Good.
I'm back. I have a YouTube video for kids on how to make it to raise awareness.
Okay, just now that you have a group formed, you can share the link and people can have a look at it, right?
Yes. It's in my channel.
No, now I want to ask you one very important question.
What?
By doing all these things
Mm-hmm.
at this level,
Mm-hmm.
school level, or the city level, what exactly the school students want to achieve?
I want them to raise awareness.
Okay.
I want them to learn and change the world.
Lovely. Yeah.
That's what I want to do.
Good.
This is my next one. future goals are many. The purpose of Connect People for Smart Cities is to educate, collaborate, and find green energy solutions. This can be made into legislative decisions that regulate carbon dioxide emissions. The information from Jamboard and research collaboration will be put together in an effort to which Assembly Member Rob Bonta of California's 18th District. Mr. Bonta introduced an AB 966 bill to require cement producing plants in California to submit their environmental product declaration to the government. The geopolymer research will be presented to Mr. Bonta to amend the AB 966 bill to regulate emissions so the government can consider alternative sustainable sources for cement production. And these are the my future goals. I want to help be a part of all these organizations and learn and work with them. Okay. To conclude, the most encouraging part of this project is that Connect People of Smart Cities has achieved the community participation and the engagement of researchers who are working towards reducing the carbon footprint. This research has brought attention to the negative impact of Portland cement production and has brought the knowledge of geopolymer concrete as a sustainable alternative. In the future, Connect People for Smart Cities will bring lawmakers into the process and work to find smart city initiatives for a green tomorrow. Although making this change might be difficult in the long-term one, the process has started with Connect People for Smart Cities and with you. You can check out my research paper here. You can check it out here.
Okay, put it in the Jamboard.
This is my research paper. And this is the Jamboard.
Okay.
I would really appreciate your input in the Jamboard. Thanks for your time. Please provide your feedback, after thoughts, and questions.
Okay.
I have a few questions.
Go ahead.
My questions are: how can I bring the attention of lawmakers to the sustainability of geopolymer concrete? I'm surprised at how limited the awareness about this product is here in America.
Yeah.
So I don't know how they will accept it.
The answer is like this. It was quite difficult till now, but it's rather easy because a lot of projects using geopolymer has come world over, and they are noticeable, they are visible, they are producing results.
Okay.
And this is what now we need to sum up, take it up, and then present it to the lawmakers. Right?
Yes.
Number two, there has been no proper standards for geopolymer, and now the standards are getting evolved. 4 countries have already brought out their standards, which means geopolymer is an accepted norm.
Like the durability.
So many things. You know, usage of geopolymer is now become an accepted norm through standards. Maybe ASTM has got one standard coming up, and an Indian standard, and we have the Bureau of standards from the different countries, right? About 5 countries have evolved standards, and which are going to be a big breakthrough, right? And the Geopolymer Institute in France,
yes,
they are doing a great work. They have a great research center, and then Davidovich and the family and the group of scientists there.
Okay.
Right? They organize a awareness workshop every year on the first Monday of July every year. So about hundreds of scientists and other geopolymer enthusiasts, they meet there, and then they share a lot of information. And that is how the last couple of years, this geopolymer industry has grown to this proportion.
Okay. The government is talking about requiring Portland cement manufacturers to reduce the emission to standards. How is that even possible? I mean, the Portland, is it even possible?
No. See, we cannot replace Portland cement because that is evolved over 150 years. But there are some cases where the Portland cement cannot perform like a geopolymer cement. So that is the way for easy entry and noticeability, right? And there are a lot of such things like what Michael has done on the marine growth and the biorocks.
Yes.
That's a great work, which a Portland cement can never do.
Okay.
So like that, there are many such applications that has been evolved, and they are now going strength to strength.
How do they reduce the emissions for K?
Emissions
for Portland cement, I mean.
Yeah, see, the only thing is every product has got a growth rate. Portland cement has got a growth rate of about 6 to 8%. Now that will be curtailed, which means there will be no more pollution coming up from the cement industry. Additional pollution. And another thing is now the limestone which is required for making Portland cement is depleting. We have now stocks for the next 30 years.
Yes.
So they want to conserve, so automatically they have to find alternative methods. And geopolymer will be one of them.
Yes.
So this is the number 2. And number 3, there is a big restriction by the pollution and environment authorities on cement industry, not just carbon emission, air pollution, dust, and so many other environmental issues. So that is, when it is becoming stringent, the cost of manufacture will go up. When the cost of manufacture goes up, naturally, an alternate product will find an easy entry.
Yes.
Right? So these are the methods by which now, maybe 5 years from now, when you are fully done and ready, I think you will have geopolymer off the shelf. Okay? So, all students like you must get a lot of awareness, get involved, plunge into it, and then see what best ways that you can use it and promote it to your friends.
Okay.
Right? And that's the best way that you can take it to the future.
Yeah. My other question is, Dr. Ramani, anyone with expertise, could you provide some updates on the recent developments in geopolymer research for our YouTube audience who will be watching the presentation?
Yeah. And, we have so many other doctors who are there today.
Yes.
Dr. Lavanya, Dr. Malati, Dr. Mukesh, and they're all stalwarts, right? We have been working with them on different projects, right? And in fact, the team from Aditya Birla could not join due to certain restrictions today on Sunday. Otherwise, they would have told you a lot of things. Maybe I will arrange for another private meeting with them. And they are one such people who have been using enormous amount of geopolymer in India.
Okay.
Right? So, we've also made some calculations on how much of emission control the geopolymer can do or is doing. Right? Those data I'll share it to you so that you can record and then also put it in your report.
Thanks for that. Okay, thanks. Do you have any final questions?
Yeah, no, I think we have asked, you answered a lot of questions. I think this is enough for you for the day. Unless somebody else want to have Ganesh.
Sure. My only input is Satvik. The first question you asked, right? How do I get the attention of lawmakers to geopolymer and all that? There are a couple of ways, right? There's an easy way. The easy way is to lobby, which is largely what we do. But it's a very slow way. The difficult way is to disrupt. You are completely disrupted. Now, to take this industry and liken it to a parallel industry, you can sort of compare it to the automobile industry, right? Every year there are new norms. In India, we have BS4, now it's BS6, where the pollution containment norms are ever changing.
Yes.
We all know what Tesla did. They don't fall under those regulations and all that, right? Complete disruption, which is what this technology actually is. This product is geopolymer. It is a disruptive technology. You're in the right state, you're in the right place, the right time, the right technology, the right circle of people.
It's a
So,
breakthrough.
sorry, yeah, you were saying?
It's a breakthrough.
It is, right? So instead of lobbying, so that's the first way to get the government's attention, like I said, is to lobby. The second way is to disrupt. That's the fastest way you get their attention. Once something amazing is happening, you get the attention of the government. But again, like I said, there are different sections that we look up to for change. One is the most easiest people to look up to is government, and then industry, right? We go look at large industries, large polluters, and just say, find out what can we do. But the key is to attack attack the problem from multiple angles. Government is just one part of it. Smart cities are one part of it. Industries are one part of it. But from a grassroots level, human metrics, think about it. I think that's the easiest way to spread a campaign and get people to start being more aware, being more green, right? By starting to do less
But
impact
what
on
is
the
the
planet.
righteous way?
What is the what?
What is the righteous way, though?
The righteous way, that's your choice. It's up to you. You decide what's right. You decide what's right. I mean, we have researchers in this call, we have industrialists, we have business people. Everybody has a different version of right and wrong. It's for you to decide. But the ultimate goal is that we make the planet safer and greener, right? Every angle works. Progress through research is one way. Progress through industry is a different way. It's up to us to decide what's the right way.
You mean make friends with cement makers and change them?
Well, there is that.
Way too
That
far.
is a way. That is one way, definitely. But you can disrupt, right? Now, for example, again, the parallel I'll draw is again automobile, right? So Tesla is now currently valued at $380 billion. It's the largest automobile manufacturer, much bigger than even Toyota. General Motors, on the other hand, is down to $20 odd billion. They used to be the biggest at one point of time, but they're still manufacturing gasoline vehicles. Now, the advice that has been given to them is hive off your electric vehicle division, and that will create more value than your parent company itself, right? So by what you mean by make friends with the cement manufacturers, you can influence them to adopt the right way, right? So Tesla is the best example I can give to somebody who's making positive change to a polluting industry.
But electric cars also burn fossil fuels.
In a different way, but it's easier to contain the source of energy production. Well, not easy, but it's easy to switch over. You can't convert a polluting vehicle to be non-polluting, but you can convert an EV to use power from solar or wind, geothermal, other renewable sources. So that has been taken care of, right? So disrupt. That's the only way I can think of. You're in the valley.
Yeah, but still hydrogen is better. Or even solar.
Absolutely.
I spoke to the same cement makers today, and I learned a lot.
Good. Can I tell you one better method also?
What?
Student level,
What?
go to Home Depot.
And buy Portland cement?
No, just Home Depot and then give a demo of Geopolymer and then make a shout and then create a campaign. Home Depot is there all over US.
I
Now
got a
there.
tip from Mr. Boatwright.
Students have to gather and go.
Okay, maybe I'll do that after the current situation.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So change is possible.
Yes. Good. Good, Sadhvik. I think you made one of the best presentations which I can never
Thank
forget. And it has been pretty good. And you are a little more deeper in your subject than I thought you will be. And I think you can make a great, great future beginning on this. Wish you all the best. And I wish the wishes are from all the people who are today in this
Thank you.
presentation. Thank you very much. Can I say goodbye?
Yeah.
Good. So I just thank all the people who have come today, Muthu and Nachi, who have been there for almost 1.5 hours, and the other people, Mohan, Dr. Lavanya, Dr. Malati, Dr. Mukesh, and of course the other family members. And then I have a request to Jai. So Jai has to mentor more to Satvik and like people. So this is going to be the voice of tomorrow. Okay. And thanks, Satish, to Krishna Kumar. I have a big thanks for you to organizing this Zoom meet, possible coordinating, and also
Jay
taking
works with
recording.
Ganesh Sharma.
Huh?
Jay works with Ganesh.
I know that. I know that. Good. So lovely. Thank you. Good night, all of you, or a very good noon. So we see you back, and Satvik has got more up his sleeve.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks all.